It's the Andy and Jesse Talk About Shit Show!
The Andy and Jesse Talk About Shit Show.
I still love that entrance.
Oh, yeah. And you people know what that intro means.
Yeah.
It's been a minute. All of our Billy T. Rhyme, where are you? Our big fan.
I know, right? Where the fuck is that asshole? Francis King, Ulysses Charles King. Where the fuck are you? Nah, he's probably at work.
Oh, that's no excuse.
I know. These assholes, they gotta fucking sell. These assholes, they gotta buy. I worked on race cars for 18 years.
Man, it's definitely been, I feel like it's been a year, right? Since our last
Probably.
show.
Yeah, probably. Something
We
like
did a
that.
cereal show, didn't we?
Well,
Maybe
what? Like one that we picked all our favorite cereals?
Well, no, I think we did like a cereal scene live.
Did we do a cereal scene live?
Yeah.
When you were visiting?
No, we did one. God, what cereal was it for? I think it was for the Captain Crunch. Yeah, because Dollar General released the Captain Crunch, and I was at the old apartment. It was
right.
Too. That was the last
I
one.
missed the old apartment, by the way.
Well, me too. Well, next time if we do this was impromptu. I'll do it in my new retro room.
Oh, yeah. How's that coming along?
It's okay. I still haven't put up shelves for my VHS, which is a bummer. But, I guess we could talk about my move. I moved to Orlando. And
sure.
It's been chaotic since I moved here. And,
why so?
Well, for the first couple of months, I was just looking for work nonstop, which is no way to enjoy unemployment. And now that I have work, I'm working all the time.
Right. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, and for a minute there, you weren't working and collecting the unemployment and working on new cartoons too and stuff. That was fun. Seeing you do that.
Lots of cartoons coming out. Working on a new dad band. So the last cartoon I released was the second episode of my cartoon called Dad Band. About middle-aged dads in a band who don't really play music. They just like the fun stuff of going into a band, like drinking beer, not wearing shirts. You can relate.
I could totally relate that. I think it's a fucking brilliant idea too. I really love. Yeah, you seem to make really interesting characters. I fucking the dad band cartoons that you did show me that are completed. I love. I want a 30-minute show of it.
Hopefully, in the future, we're working on it.
Yeah. Because I know you're trying to make what is it, like a press kit?
Yeah, it's called a show Bible or a pitch Bible, whatever you guys want to call it. And you basically put together the universe in PowerPoint for
cartoon terms, it's like kind of like, I mean, shit, like The Simpsons. That's really intricate,
Yeah.
There's places, there's people, there's a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, they want to know that you have the whole series planned out and the world established. So when you start writing episodes, they can, kind of get the idea of what the show would be like. And having sample episodes is a plus. So
yeah, but the problem with you is you got so many ideas. You're fucking working on like how many cartoons at the same time?
a
I like the
bunch.
one that you're working on. What's it called? Backtrackers.
Well, we're working on Backtrackers. Yeah.
Yeah, we're working. Okay. All right, so that's the project we're working on.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I
Yeah,
mean,
I really like that.
yeah.
Really like
Hopefully,
that.
with that, I mean, I want to put that into festivals and stuff. I see that being a big. The problem with I would love to put Dad Band into festivals, but they're little standalone episodes. The first
Yeah,
one,
I mean,
first one might work. The other ones kind of established the characters already.
well, like I said, my friend Meg is putting on a Philly animation festival still. She's still doing that.
Yeah, when is that?
She's really hard to get a hold of. I've been actually trying to get a hold of her, but I'm going to try to get a hold of her and get some maybe details about applying. And I think you would do great.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I did talk to her about that a bit, so I'd love to put some stuff in there.
Yeah, that'd be cool. And we both could go. We'd both be invited. She already like invited us with open arms to this
Yeah,
Philly, our cartoon animators festival. That would just be cool, just to meet new fucking people and just like like meet awesome artists. Wouldn't that be cool? Meeting like one of your favorite artists from like YouTube or something. If someone
absolutely.
came, you know what I mean?
That'd be great.
Which, by the way, that one artist you showed me recently, I fucking love that artist.
Are you talking about Kelsey?
Yeah, Kelsey Abbott, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you check out any of her other cartoons?
Oh God, yeah.
They're
The one
hilarious.
that was the bite off of Tom and Jerry.
That one's great. That's freaky. It's got Fred Flintstone in it as well.
Yippity peepity doo! I always wanted to be a ghost. Like Fred Flintstone just comes out of their trash can. He's like, "Can I live in here?" They poison him, and then Fred Flintstone's ghost haunts him. I always wanted to be a ghost. Yippity bippity doo.
Yeah, her cartoons are definitely hard to describe, but unhinged.
Yeah.
I don't know, just bizarre as all hell.
Yeah, just the weird ass, the hilariousness of is the bad animation. How bad it is.
And it works.
It works great.
Yeah.
They take a classic like Tom and Jerry and just make it like a shit show.
Yeah, I think Bugs Bunny was in that one too, right?
Yeah. Yeah, what's up, Jack?
Yeah, that was awesome.
I got homeless in my trash can too.
I love it.
She hasn't done anything about 4 years, it seems like, on that YouTube channel, though.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what she's been up to. If you follow her on Instagram, every once in a while she'll make little animations on there.
Yeah.
She'll take like a McDonald's like pillowcase and add mouths, kind of similar to what you do, and make a scene out of that. It's hilarious.
Yeah, that's funny. You know what else I saw? She dubbed like McDonald's commercials.
Yeah. So a lot of those are part of. I don't know if you're familiar with Channel 101.
I am. Isn't that's to do with Justin Roiland?
Yeah, and Dan Harmon. So that's kind of how Rick and Morty started, and it was basically just maybe a monthly. It was like a film festival, but you would pitch an idea for a show, and like House of Cosby's, all that stuff was part of that.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of the same. Yeah, it's a lot of the same crew, a lot of the same people on a lot of the stuff.
Yeah, because it definitely seems like they're like buddies, like Roiland and the girl.
Yeah, he did a lot of Kelsey Abbott. Yeah, they did a lot of. He does the voices and stuff on there.
Yeah, it was great. And Justin Roiland's voices are great. I mean, of course, I think the most famous voice I think he's done. Well, obviously Rick and Morty, but also like didn't he do like Lemon Grab from Adventure
Yeah.
Time?
Yeah, he was super popular for doing that. Were you ever a fan of Adventure Time?
I love him. I loved Adventure Time.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Like the first 5 seasons, and after a while, I just lost sight of it.
Me too. I mean, that happens to me a lot, but that brought Cartoon Network back. You know, that got me.
Yeah.
That got me excited for new
Mm-hmm.
animation. When it first started coming out, I think that did that for a lot of people.
Yeah, I love cartoons, man. God damn it. Last night I was having a ball with my 4 terabyte hard drive. I went straight to the Hanna-Barbera section I made. I watched Quickie Koala, and I watched some of the Fonzie cartoon.
Nice.
Because I talked to you last night, you were mentioning Fonzarelli cartoons. And I was like, yeah, I gotta watch it. It's retarded.
So weird. Like
like they travel through time or something.
It's funny how they got those shows made.
Yeah.
How do you pitch? I'm gonna do Fonzie in space or Laverne and Shirley in the army. They're like, yep.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Laverne and Shirley, they're just going to decide they're going to the fucking army, and their drill instructor is a fucking pig. It's a fucking pig.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds awesome to me. What else did I watch last night, man? I watched a couple things. Oh, I went back to late night. I turned that off. Then I went to late night streaming. I put on MeTV Toons and I watched Marine Boy. Marine Boy. They fought a giant crab. A giant crab.
That's awesome. Yeah, I gotta get MeTV Toons.
Yeah, dude, you just go and subscribe to the friendly TV service. I think it's like $6.99 a month, like for a one stream. And dude, like I said, every weekday at 11 a.m. is House of Hanna-Barbera. Oh man, Quick Draw McGraw, Ricochet Rabbit. That's and who's the one? It's the lion and it's the fucking laughing hyena that's depressed. I forget their name.
From Hanna-Barbera?
Yeah, Leo the Lion and Dippity Doo or some shit. And like a laughing hyena is supposed to be laughing, but he's like, oh, I don't think this plan is gonna work. Like he's all like, negative and stuff. Fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I came home and I watched. I got a Huckleberry Hound DVD recently, and it has. All part of the Huckleberry Hound show was Yogi and Trixie and Dixie and Mr. Jinx.
Okay. Oh yeah, I like Minx. I like Minxie Cat.
Oh, dude, those are some of the funniest ones, man. And it's like ghetto Tom and Jerry. Like, but so funny. Hanna-Barbera, like Bill Hanna and Joe Barbera, they basically created Tom and Jerry for MGM. That's how they met.
Yeah. Okay.
It was a lot more fluid. And then I forget the whole story. I think MGM sold to Warner Brothers. I could be wrong. And then they started their own studio. But, since they were kind of starting with doing animation, back then it was like a film format. You would make it to go before a movie or something. So they had to do the limited stuff so they could churn shit out for TV, and they definitely did.
Sometimes I like the limited stuff better.
I love it. I actually have to send it to you. Last night I was also watching, there's this animator from the 90s named Pat Ventura. He did a lot of cartoons for What a Cartoon Show, and you would love it. And he definitely has the Tex Avery style, but he also uses limited animation as like a gag. Like it's part of the joke that it's limited. which is cool.
Okay.
There's something there's like a certain charm about those Hanna-Barbera cartoons that they're so limited. I love,
Yeah.
It makes, it's funny. It's like, I don't think they intended for the animation to be funny, but now if you go back and try to like make something like that, it can be really funny.
Yeah. Dude, you gotta watch Quickie Koala. Dude, I really like that one. That's like a variety show. It has a couple different. So you got Quickie Koala, who's always like chased by that wolf. Then there's Dirty Dog and Ratso. I like them.
Send me over, man.
They're the bums that always look for food and money. And like they always get, he always has Dirty Dog always has the plan. And Ratso is kind of like, I don't know. The episode I saw last night, they entered a dog show and they dressed Ratso to look like a dog, and they said they can win.
That's awesome. You gotta send me a hard drive, man, with all this shit.
Yeah, I'll have to send you a fucking I got a spare fucking little mini 32 gig hard drives. I'll make some for fun today. Send it to you.
That'd be
you gotta
awesome.
Send me your address again.
I'll send you the new one.
Hey, I've been wanting to do this show for a little while, so I did some light prepping weeks ago. I do have one of your dad bands.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we're on the topic of cartoons and the stuff we make. But would you mind me showing it?
Pop it on.
Pop it on, motherfucker. And don't forget, shameless fucking plug.
Yes.
If you want to watch Jesse, I gotta relearn what way to point. If you want to see Jesse Small's cartoons, go on YouTube to Jesse Small Animation. Okay, and you can see these and more mini cartoons. But yeah, this is the dad band. I think this is the one new one you did. So, cool. Without further ado, here we go. Dad band.
Bill, I gotta hand it to you, man. You really came through. I can't believe we got our first real gig. Heh. Don't mention it, cheese balls.
Bill, I love you.
Thanks, Travis. But you deserve this. We're gonna change the world tonight. What time are we going on anyway, man? Good question. I don't know. Ow! Ow! Izzy! Hey, man. What time are we going on, man? You're not. Bill, I told you 1,000,000 times, man. There's a 2-drink minimum for every member in your band. What are you talking about? We're all like 8 beers deep.
I've had 9.
And Travis has had 9. This is a coffee house open mic. We don't sell beer. Those are the rules. You gotta pay to play, cheese balls. So you guys wanna go get waffles or something? Maybe?
Thanks for showing
me. Yeah, dude. I dig it. I dig. You know what really makes this cartoon for me is the voices. And
yeah.
So, let me in on the voices. Who's doing what?
So, I do Travis, the fat drummer. He's the guy in the middle. And then
the one who drank 9 beers deep?
Yep, that's me.
Okay.
That's one of the voices I do for a lot of my cartoons. And then my buddy Kirk Gardner, who's a very talented voice actor, does the voices for the rest of the guys. And just give him a shout out. Anytime I give him a script, he makes it funnier. He just does his thing, and he's super, super talented. He's like a treasure trove of crazy voices. I don't even know where he comes up with them.
That's awesome.
Love working with
So
that
just
guy.
you two? That was it?
Yep, just us.
Oh,
And
okay. Oh,
yeah,
yeah. Wow, that's cool. It's
yeah,
pretty fucking talented. Yeah, it sounds pretty different.
he's
That
versatile.
one guy sounds like fucking like Cheech and
Our
Chong.
yes, yeah, he kind of based it off Tommy Chong, so which is cool. I liked it. He'll do,
Yeah.
I think that's popular with voice actors, kind of like a sort of impression of somebody. And
Yeah.
I'll give him a drawing and say this is the guy, and then he'll kind of just start messing around. He's like, I think this guy's got to talk like Chong a little bit.
Okay, cool. Well, okay.
Working on episode 3.
Oh yeah.
Should be out hopefully soon.
So what happens in that one? Is it like a recurring story, or is it something different?
They're having a band meeting at their favorite pizzeria, and they can't see eye to eye.
Oh, okay. Hey, wait a minute. So, all right. So it taking place at the pizzeria, and a couple weeks ago, or maybe a month ago, you were like, "Yo, can you draw a background for a pizza, like a pizzeria?"
Yeah.
Like, you still want me to do that for this episode, or?
No, well, what I really like Andy was talking about earlier, we're working on I guess a short film called Backtrackers, and Andy's storyboarding that, and that's kind of what I want you to concentrate on.
Okay. Right.
It's just good. We have 2 in production. The dad bands are usually like one scene and then a lot of dialogue, so it's not really. I do like an animatic, and just before I animate, I'll do the shots. But with like the more cartoony physical stuff, like Assy and Roadkill, the last cartoon me and Andy did together, he does storyboards because he's great at sight gags. And
I didn't know that, but
yeah,
sounds cool.
just like my voice actor, Andy will take the outline and draw really funny photos of the characters, and yeah, they're great. They're very cartoony.
God damn it! I want to do a voice. I always bug you about doing a voice.
We'll get you on a voice.
I know it's not on the cards. It doesn't. There's what is it? Is it my equipment? I know I need my good mic. I have it. Nick just used it.
What do you use it for?
He was using it to make a video. He videotapes him playing like this role playing game, and he was fucking using it.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I was like, well, you're using my fucking mic, ain't you? I'm like, can I have my goddamn $20 mic back? Like,
those were great.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, is there like any voice I do that you actually like, or do I still need practice?
I'm gonna get.
I mean, dude, I can take constructive criticism. I mean,
no, it's definitely. Well, here, look, it's a matter of circumstance on a couple things. I definitely think you do funny voices. Definitely, the equipment will help. I have a voice actress in Georgia, and she does. She records audio on the same mic that you have, and it sounds great. Okay. It's just the other guy, too, just comes up with really great stuff. So
I got
also that, and something's bubbling here in my backyard. But yeah, I definitely want to get you on a voice on Backtrackers. I loved you've done really funny voices on the overdubs, and I loved what you did on Asios. That was great. Which was kind of just your voice, but it was good.
Yeah, it's pretty much it. Look, yeah, it was fun because that's how we did. That was our first thing we did together, and it was just basically an audio clip, and I gave it,
That's actually a funny story. I was out for a walk, and Andy did like a little audio skit for cereal commercial. And I was walking, and it was so hilarious. I went home. I'm sure we've showed it on the shit show before, but I went home and started working on it right away. I was like, we're making this into a cartoon. And I still love that one. That's like
me too.
That's up there for one of my. It's got that 50s, 60s cereal commercial style, and it's gross.
Yeah, I like it.
I don't know.
And that's where we came up. That's where we came up with the character.
Yes, and like he works just so good as a character. He's just so funny.
Yes.
We got to do another. I mean, around Joanna keeps telling me we need to do another Assy and Roadkill. She says that's her favorite. And
we should.
I want to do Assy and Roadkill go to the army. I have a lieutenant for character for that, and I think it'll be hilarious.
Owner reporting for duty.
That one.
I remember that clip. It's funny because Jesse sends me random clips he tries out when he's trying to try out characters and tries their voices. He sends me little animation clips on Messenger. And the one he sent me is like a Hanna-Barbera looking Fred Flintstone-esque character, and he's dressed in an army outfit. And he's fucking Private Boner reporting for duty.
It's actually Major Boner.
No, yeah, sorry, Major Boner. Yeah, okay.
It's part of the joke.
Yeah, fuck that fucking pun up. Yeah. You know what? It's funny because I prep for the show.
Cool.
And I have the one early audio clip. Yeah, how we were talking about. I sent you the audio clip and we made a cartoon about it. I had done a commercial audio clip a long time ago, and I finally made something out of it. Like, it's not quite a cartoon, but I used the photos and stuff. But this is the one commercial. I think I'm just gonna air it right here.
Let's check it out.
This is a commercial for the book 1001 Shut the Fuck Ups. I don't know. See if you think it's funny. I don't fucking know.
Hello, I'm Dr. Lawrence Patel. Are you tired of patients visiting you only to complain and bitch about every fucking thing? Well then, you should buy my new book, 1001 Shut the Fuck Ups for Doctors by Dr. Lawrence Patel. That's me. My book will guide you 1001 different ways on how to tell your patients how to shut the fuck up. There are so many different varying scenarios covered in 1001 Shut the Fuck Ups for Doctors. Scenarios like this. I don't know, Doc. It all started with this bad sore throat. Then I couldn't stop coughing and... Shut the fuck up, you whiny little bitch. Why don't you go home and cry about it to your mama? My throat hurts. I can't stop coughing. Or this. Okay, sweetheart. Now I'm going to give you this needle to prevent tetanus. Now you're only going to feel a little prick on your arm. Don't give me the needle. I don't want you to stick it in. I don't want you to stick it in. Shut the fuck up, you little brat. I stuck it in your mom last night and she fucking loved it. These scenarios and so many more are contained in my brand new book, 1001 Shut the Fuck Ups for Doctors by Lawrence Patel. And if you're not satisfied with my book, you can shut the fuck up. Send $20 check your money order to Shut the Fuck Up, P.O. Box 4956, Hopper Ave, Albany, New York, 69666.
I love it. How do you come up with these names for your characters?
What?
Patel, Lawrence Patel.
Lawrence Patel. I think I got Patel from. I think I got that from. What's that comic book? Scott Pilgrim. Well, one X. Well, yeah, the one evil X is like Patel, something Patel, Matthew Patel, I think.
I definitely like the comics better than the. Did you watch the cartoon?
Yeah, the cartoon that was on Netflix or something. Yeah, I saw that. I like that.
I never really checked that out. It's funny you brought that up because I was just talking to my brother on the phone before we hopped on here, and he wasn't too crazy about the show, but I didn't really like the movie that much, which shocked a lot of people. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I read some of the comics.
Action.
Yeah.
What's that?
I like the comic books.
Yeah, I never got to really read the comic books, but I like the art.
Yeah, they're cool.
They're
cool.
I liked the movie. I when I saw the movie, that was my introduction to Scott Pilgrim. So, like, it would shock me, like the first fight scene that happened so abruptly. I didn't think that it was going to be an action flick, you know. which made me instantly love it. It was just so quirky, the story, and it kind of follows the comic book. I thought, I mean, you got to condense everything in a fucking hour and a half, But
Yeah.
what didn't you like about it?
And we're musicians and stuff. Sometimes I feel they don't really in movies. I mean, sometimes I just feel they don't nail it. What it's like being in a local band or whatever. But
Right.
the other thing I think I really didn't like, at least when it came out, is I was so over Michael Cera, and
Oh, yeah.
at that
Is
time,
that's the main guy, right?
yeah, and I was
Yeah.
just like, how many times can this dude lose his virginity in a movie? And he's like a cute chipmunk, like any chick is crazy about him, but he's got that awkward thing, like, I can't get laid or whatever. But when you're like a musician and you're at your job and stuff, people like to like slump you in with stuff, and they're like, oh, you'll love that because that's you know what I mean? And I'm like, that's not me. I'm cool.
You don't like it because of the politics of it, like them, conveying what it's like to be in a band. I mean, I kind of get it.
There's sometimes like dude, it doesn't have to be super realistic,
Right.
but I don't like when it's trying to be realistic, I guess, and it's not.
Scott Pilgrim is definitely the type of person, if he was in my band, I would kick him the fuck out.
Yeah, too wimpy. The music was kind of cool in the movie. I remember liking that and like the special effects and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, love the music, love the special effects, love the action. I like the whole thing. Like I said, I never read the comic. It was kind of cool, like everything a video gamey,
Yeah.
fucking fighting the X's. I love the whole story and the premise of it.
Again,
I thought it was well done. It's definitely one of my favorites to watch.
Maybe I just need to rewatch.
Yeah, just like maybe just all right. It's not this fucking actor. And, although I'd fuck the shit out of the who's the girl?
Ramona Flowers.
Yeah. I'm like, I think like I'm friends with her on like Instagram or some shit. I'm like, all right, here we go. Every photo looks the same of her, but still, she's goddamn cute. Damn it, I'm a sucker for a cute punk rock face. Even if she ain't really punk rock in real life.
Yeah, that's another thing. Is like when that's what me and my brother were kind of talking about. I don't know. Some people's definition of punk rock is crazy, especially in movies and just in real life. Look, I don't want to.
Well, what about the movie or the comic again? SLC Punk. Did you like that?
Yeah, I grew up I didn't know SLC Punk was a comic, but
it was a comic. Originally.
Oh, that's cool. I did like that movie, especially like when I saw that. I was like 13. But they're obviously real punk rockers, and the music and the soundtrack to that is great.
Well, hold on now. Wait. Real like what? Like the main actor who?
Well, no, but I mean the
Liberty Spike.
Yeah. There's some things about them. It's kind of they say poser every other word.
Yeah, and, a little cheesy there. Yeah.
Yeah, but
cheesy there.
I think from what I gather is like the guy who wrote that, it's kind of based on his real life, so he was obviously like a punk guy.
Right, yeah. Obviously, you're trying to get an actor to play you in your own life story, trying to get someone. I mean, I guess he made a good punk rocker, but he's obviously not a punk rocker. I mean, I don't know.
That actor, Matthew Lillard, he played Shaggy. He directed a movie that I loved. I saw a bunch of times, and it's based off of a book. It's called Fat Kid Saves the Universe or Fat Kid Saves the World. And it's this like fat kind of nerdy kid who's like a loner, and he befriends this punk rock guy at school, and they start a band. and the punk guy is kind of like self-destructive. But since that kid has so much angst and stuff, he's not like a punk. He's like a nerd. He plays online role-playing games and shit like that. But he's got all this angst from being, like a nerd and not cool. He makes like the perfect punk rocker, and that movie is awesome. You would like
really?
that.
I gotta check that one out.
Yeah,
I like punk rock movies.
Me too. As long you have any other favorite punk rock?
Real. Like,
yeah, it's a great one is and it's almost like a realism kind of movie. Is did you ever see Suburbia from the early '80s?
Just about to say, yeah, Suburbia was a pretty damn good one,
and it gets it right.
It has a sad ending, if I remember. I think.
Yes, yeah, really sad ending.
Yeah.
But
I used to have it on VHS.
Yeah, that one's great. They got performances by TSOL, the Vandals.
Oh wow! Okay.
DI.
Okay.
And Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers plays a character in it.
I hate the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I hate them too. Well, it's just part of the movie. Yeah, they're not
like you don't understand. Like they come on the radio, my blood starts boiling.
I can't stand the rap funk thing.
I mean, I don't care if something's like half rap. I just don't know what it is. It's just the quirkiness. They take quirky and just give it cocaine, and I can't stand it.
People love them too.
God damn it! Why?
I don't know. It is cheesy.
The people that like Red Hot Chili Peppers ought to be hung in public and show it on pay-per-view. Jesus Christ.
I mean, I know this morning I had to wash the dishes, and I don't know. I listened to the same shit. I was listening to the Meat Men this morning and just loving it. The same songs I hear all the time.
Dude, I wash dishes and listen to the same bullshit too, except I have a whole audience that listens to my shit all the time because I have a giant JBL speaker,
Yeah.
But Meat Men is definitely something I play time and time again, especially the live album.
That's great.
Which isn't live, actually, in real life, by the way.
Which I only found out you told me that.
And I only found out because Tesco V told me because I went to his house.
Yeah, super jealous of that.
Oh, man.
What I was watching the other day was the video he sent you. It wasn't even supposed to be a video. It was just supposed to be audio because it was for your podcast, but he got all decked out in his Tesco gear.
Oh, and he was the station ID for my podcast. Man. Yeah.
So cool. Such a cool guy, man. Such a cool, ask him for a favor. He not only does it, he fucking does it.
He fucking decks it all out. Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah.
Such a cool dude.
Nope.
Oh, and we had him on the show.
Yeah, we had it. That was our best rated one, and after that, the viewership went down.
And we got Athena Athens on here saying, "I wash dishes listening to Born to Do Dishes. Great song."
I've done that before. I've had people laugh at me for doing that.
That song was written for Andy.
Yeah, I used to listen to it. When I was like 20 years old, singing it out loud and blasting it. And my mom hated the song because she didn't want me my job when I was in my 40s to still be a dishwasher. Here I am still doing it.
How long have you been a dishwasher?
Since 96. 1996.
Almost 30 years. So yeah, Athena, if you're still watching, that song is about Andy.
Well, I mean, this is why I sold my soul to rock and roll. I sold my soul to be a like. I wanted to be in a traveling band so bad when I was younger that I was like, you know what? I'm not going to go to college and look for a good job. There's a good job I can't take off for a month and go on tour. That's why, dude. Man, ever since then, it's not because I'm an underachiever.
Oh, no. Definitely
Not at all. Yeah. I only underachieve when I'm jerking off the porn and reading comics all day in my underwear. But no, I don't know. That was my whole logic to it.
But yeah, well, it lends itself. Restaurant work is flexible, where you can request off, and that got fired.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's a funny story. There's a book called American Hardcore, which is an awesome book. I'm sure a lot of punk rock fans have read it. They made a documentary, but it's like a oral history. But in it, it has a little section of the Butthole Surfers, and Paul Leary, their guitar player, was a stockbroker when they started, and Gibby was an accountant, and they both quit their day jobs to wash dishes so they could go on tour whenever.
That's cool. Hell yeah. Fuck it.
There's a Butthole Surfers documentary coming out too that I'm stoked on.
Oh shit. I heard there's like a Ramones documentary coming out. All these bands are getting documentaries made.
Well, dude, the Ramones already had a great doc, The End of the Century. That one was perfect.
Yeah. End of the Century rock. That was the first time seeing that blew my mind. I never knew the Ramones hated each other so much.
Yeah.
On tour, you know.
There's you can YouTube it too. There's multiple on-air fights. There's a particularly funny one on the Howard Stern show where Marky calls up because he heard Joey was calling him a drunk online or on Howard, and they go at it. They call Joey, and it's the funniest shit ever. They accuse each other of wearing wigs, which Marky definitely wears a wig. I don't know about Joey.
I think I've seen this. Yeah.
It's probably the funniest for any Ramones fan. It's the funniest shit, and the dynamic in that band. And look, I've been in punk rock bands my whole life. You know how it is, Andy. You get into arguments. Everyone has their own quirks. But for a band like the Ramones that everybody loves, it's just so fucking funny. And they did it for so long with hating each other. Because, it was their job, man. And we're lucky they did it, but it's fucking funny.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I no doubt. I bust a little chuckle thinking about it while I'm on the toilet for sure. Stuff like that, definitely funny. You know. Hell, if you were to see me and Frank go at our our spats during practice or something when we yell at each other, it's like a fucking married couple.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck, man, it's Pride Month. I may as well just fucking go gay and marry Frank at this point. You know? It's. I love things. Watching things fall apart is kind of funny. You know.
Let's see what we got Athena commenting again. It's the only queer song not about me. It is about Andy. Don't even start. Yes. Especially
okay. Even though I've been dishwashing longer, I'm sorry. I agree to disagree. I'm fucking dishing way longer than you, Athena. So long, I can't feel my fingers no more, and I don't play guitar anymore. So
Andy makes podcasts about dishwashing.
I made 2.
Yeah. The latest one being with Filthy Frank, correct?
Oh, yeah. Well, no, Freaky Frank. Frank.
Freaky Frank.
Yeah, my buddy Freaky Frank. Known him for a long time, since like the 90s. You know, when it rains out, he wears a trash bag over his body. He fucking, he's just this weird ass punk scout. Nicest guy you could ever meet. But he says the goddamnedest things out of nowhere and goes on tangents all the time, blurting out weird, assorted facts about whatever you're talking about. I'm like, dude, he'd be perfect for his own little show. So one of the new short shows I made for Andyland Entertainment YouTube channel is Freaky Frank's Freaky Facts. And the second episode, we only have 2 right now, but the second episode has Freaky Frank talking about dishwashing. And definitely hits home. What did he say about dishwashing? No, my favorite one was like, oh yeah, dishwashing is like being a drummer in a band. You know, everyone wants to be the singer or guitar player. No one wants to lug the heavy equipment. You know, or no one wants to be a dishwasher.
That's very insightful.
Very astute. I don't know if astute means what I think it means, but it sounds like it should go in that sentence.
And Andy has what I like to call Andyisms. I don't know what astute means either, but I have heard Andy misuse a lot of words in the best ways. What didn't you say your dad had? You guys would call them dadisms or something like that.
Dadlets, yeah. Like wash your hands in the zinc instead of Eagle Scout, Eagle Scout.
What did he say? Instead of curiosity killed the cat, he'd say question killed the cat.
A thought killed the cat. A thought killed the cat.
Don't think.
You know, back in the 80s, HBO had a show called Not Necessarily the News.
Mm-hmm.
And there was like a variety show. One of the skits they would have was sniglets, words they call sniglets. Sniglets are like words that aren't real words, that aren't in a dictionary, but should be words. And like the one I remember off the top of my head was Squirtle, which is like when you squeeze the ketchup and the water comes out first. That's the Squirtle. And I used to have like a desktop calendar, and every day was a different sniglet. You know?
I hate it.
Yeah.
Nothing's worse. Well, Squirtle's also a Pokemon now. I wonder if they got it from that.
No. This was an 80s show.
No, I mean
way before Pokemon.
No, I'm wondering if the Pokemon they named it after.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I mean, they could have gotten it from making some chick come real good. Yeah. That could be Squirtle as well.
Maybe.
Squirtle! God. Well, anyway. I don't know. We've talked about various topics. I kind of wish I had an episode of the Freaky Frank's Freaky Facts show, but I don't. So whatever.
You got anything else to show, or did you just pop those two on?
No, I got like a couple things. I don't know. I got like music videos. I think. I don't know. I got my new dubbed Charmin commercial. If you want to see that, it's 34 seconds.
Do you guys want to see it?
And then we can fucking we'll call it a day. I think we talked. Yeah. We've talked about cartoons. We've talked about punk rock and movies. You know.
Yep.
I think it's a well-rounded show.
Athena backs up my Pokemon. She said Squirtle is a real word. It's a Pokemon. And he loves Pokemon too.
Oh yeah, I love it so much. I'm gonna say poke your own mom. Pokemon's kid shit. I never liked it.
Look at Andy's room too. Kid talking about kid shit.
Walking contradiction. I am sitting contradiction. Sitting contradiction.
Yeah, let's check out another dub before we wrap up. Right? Why not?
All right, let's see. This is the classic Charmin commercial, ruined by me.
Not safe for work. Not safe for work, right?
And then we'll just fucking say goodbye. I'll put a commercial on, and then we'll fucking be out of here. So, until next time, this was fun, Jesse. A little more looser feel.
Yeah.
Sound actually like a conversation.
No
and some of the earlier episodes, we were kind of like trying to like make it too much. Like, all right, people. Like,
we turned into the morning zoo. We would have fucking sunglasses and noisemakers. Whoa!
Yeah, morning zoo. Yeah. I'm still gonna have Cocky. Next show, Cocky comes back.
Yeah, we'll have our sunglasses on too.
We'll look cool for once. It's kind of fun putting on the facade too, actually.
Right, we made it a show though, you know.
Something out of nothing, you know. People got fucking sick of it. You got sick of it.
Well, I got.
My favorite episode was the one you're having a bad day.
It was funny because you kind of got mad at me for that episode. Well, like, what was going on? Like, my car got towed. I was like dealing with my car getting towed and trying to do the show at the same time. So I was getting phone calls from the towing company and my sister because my car. It's a long story about my sister and my car, but I don't know if I want to put that out on the air.
Well, this is like what we were talking about before. I kind of like things that fall apart. It's funny.
Yeah, then you hit me up. You're like, that was actually pretty funny. But you know, when
it's funny.
I stopped staying at my house so much because I started moving in with Joanna.
Yeah.
And then it was harder. You know, you go through the honeymoon phase of a relationship and stuff.
We all do.
We're still there.
Still there? Are you fucking lying or?
No. We just had a great. We just had a great time. We went to see.
Late tonight.
We went to go see my in-laws this weekend. It was awesome. I loved it.
Well, I want to meet her dad. That's for goddamn sure.
I watched. You'd be proud. I watched the. I watched a full baseball game with him. I watched the Yankees versus the Dodgers.
God damn it, the Yankees.
That's his team. That was my team growing up too, but because of my pops.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't follow them for a little bit.
They were cool.
Yeah, but yeah, Phillies being an East Coaster in South Jersey.
Yeah, and the Fanatic is one of the cooler mascots too.
Philly Fanatic. Oh yeah, as Wagner says, yeah, my dad is the Philly Fanatic. Anyway, check out the episodes of Jesse and Andy talk about shit show. Fine. I think I called the episode Jesse's Bad Day. If you let me know.
That might have been the last one. It was one of the last ones.
You're like, fuck this, I quit.
I didn't say that, but I was having a meltdown for sure.
It's hilarious. It's kind of funny, though. Come on.
It is. Hey, I don't care.
All right, then you got to watch it yourself.
I don't know if I can. I don't watch a lot of the episodes because it's hard for me. The thing I like about them is they're candid, but you notice certain things like quirks with your face. And
I'm the same way.
Yeah.
Quirks with your face.
I talk to Andy all the time, so like watching us talk, and then like even the Tesco episode, I'm such a fanboy. I just feel like I was being so lame. So I was
you were quiet most of the time.
Well. I don't want to say starstruck. I never talked to him before that. Real quick, before we start the shows, there's like it's called a backstage area on the StreamYard. And we put him in to make sure everything was cool before we start the show. And like just seeing Tesco on the fucking, it was just so exciting. Yeah,
I know. I've been there before, man. I still get that way, man. That's good. Good. You know, it shows you're passionate about shit still.
He was awesome too, and like.
Oh yeah.
I should just rewatch that because seeing his whole collection is just awesome.
I kind of fucking know what you mean now. It's hard to watch because I can count so many mistakes I make. Like, I think I worked on it just doing this this morning, but like, goddamn, talking over people all the time. It's like, gotta work on it.
You did good this time.
I think I did. I'm proud of myself.
We actually, if we got to air some, we have some. I don't know if Athena's still watching, but we have some interviews with some people that we didn't air that you might really like.
Yeah.
Do you still have that recorded somewhere?
No. It's on my old phone. My old phone died.
Well, I guess I could say it then. We had an interview with Joe Queer.
Yeah, we did. Shit, I forgot about that. I fucking forgot.
We did a pre-recorded interview with Joe Queer, and I think we might have aired it. We did, and she has a new EP out, which everyone should check out, Fishy. And it's amazing. I want to give her a plug. It's amazing. She makes very interesting music and is super, super talented.
Super fun to play with too, man.
She played with those Trekkies, right?
Yeah, she played with the Trekkies at the last tour. She played bass for us to one show. And it's just talented, passionate musician. Yeah.
If we find it, we gotta do the Joe Queer interview.
You know, if I were to recharge that old phone, maybe I can somehow get it. Yeah. You know, we also interviewed. I mean, look at us. We were like, fucking, yeah, this is the poor man's fucking Howard Stern show. Yeah, interviewing people and shit. It got out of hand.
Yeah, but it was cool. I mean, like, it was cool that we started getting people that we like.
Yeah, yeah.
In, like, our world, you know, the punk rock world. And I reached out to some people who said they would be on the show, too, so.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, anyway, yeah, we also interviewed Chris from B-Zone, the Canadian-based Roku channel.
That was a fun convo, too, yeah.
Yeah, it was cool, you know? Fuck, man. Fuck. I gotta try to resurrect the old phone somehow. So, anyway. Well, oh shit, look at us, man. We're almost pretty much there to like...
hit the hour mark, yeah.
We're at like 57 minutes, almost an hour. So maybe we'll fill the time up with some music videos and some commercials, and I'll plug my Andyland Entertainment channel. And also, don't forget, guys, we were talking about cartoons earlier. Check out Jesse Small's YouTube channel, Jesse Small Animation, for lots of fun shit. One of my favorite cartoons is Frog Cop.
Yes, check it out.
I wish I thought of that. But yeah, all right. Well, here's a couple of videos, and we're out of here. So cheers, motherfuckers.
Cheers, guys. Thanks for watching. It was fun, man. Let's do it again soon.
We shall. God bless your bodily fluids as you were.
Hey, you smelly whore! What are you trying to do?
You necklace fruit! I ought to stuff this toilet paper right up your piss hole!
Gonna kick you in the cunt!
Is that a pork chop sandwich in your pants? So you just wanted to see
Do you
it?
want grilled cheese?
Why so sweaty? Sucking too much dick?
My roof's leaking!
Man, it was a blow.
Bitch, be cool! Or answer to my pimp hand! I bet your pussy lays arachnid eggs!
I'll fart on your face.
See, feel, and hear the difference.
It's the Andy and Jesse Talk About Shit Show!
The Andy and Jesse Talk About Shit Show!
Andyland Entertainment. Fun, underground, entertaining streaming. Type Andyland Entertainment at these sites for more programming. Donate to Andyland Entertainment at buymeacoffee.com/Andyland Entertainment. Andyland Entertainment. Let Andyland Entertainment entertain you.
Andyland. It's fantastic.